Cool.
How's everyone doing? I'm Mike Sears, President of Student Athlete Advisory Council. I'm here to talk to you guys tonight about the resolution that you'll be voting on later this evening in regards to Mock Rock and MSA allocating funds to our event. For us, for SAC, this is about a collaboration with MSA. We've done that thus far this year with programs like Go Blue Beat OSU and also with the Athletic Relations Committee. And what I'm asking for you tonight is to please accept this resolution and to allow us to continue that support with MSA. This is why we have our ex officio position here, and to go about this in this manner rather than going through BPC or CSC. And that's an important thing for us to have this ex officio position. And I think by saying no to this proposal, just saying that you don't believe in what that means to have our ex officio position there. And so again, this is about a partnership for us, and I think that this is a great thing for us to get involved in and to continue in the future.
Awesome. Jason.
How many people usually come to Mock Rock each year? How long have you guys been doing it? How much money have you raised?
So this is our 11th year doing it. 2 years ago we raised $33,000. Last year that jumped up to $78,000, and this year our goal is to surpass $80,000. Last year we sold out Hill for just under, I think, 100 seats under. So we're expecting to sell out again. So it's 3,500.
Chris, can you, Mock Rock is coming up, I know, it's very exciting. Can you tell us about the planning process, specifically the role that MSA played in kind of putting it together this year?
Well, that's what we'd be proposing here. We'd want MSA to help us in some funding for the event, as well as promoting our event as far as ticket sales and advertising as well.
Any other questions for Mike? Awesome. Thanks, man. Are there any other members who'd like to address the assembly during community input? Yes.
Hey everyone, I'm actually going to walk over there because that's where the sheet is. I am Sagar. I am your neighborhood election director, and I'd like to share with you what we've been working on so far. We're still working with IPS. We're going to send out the same emails that we send out every year. We're also going to try to modify the website so the write-in candidate process is a little smoother, so there's a little less confusion between if you're writing in someone and say it's a very generic name, there could be a great deal of confusion whether on who that is. So we're going to try to clarify that, hopefully get some other functionality that you see in your webmail onto that. And we're going to try to finally get those desktop ads in this year. My plans personally is to help publicize this election, is to utilize our BPC funding list as people we should talk to kind of spread the word through a grassroots movement that people need to vote, and these elections are important. And we can call them up and say, you know, you guys asked us for money, we give you money, this is the least you can do for us, please make sure all your members vote. We're also going to outsource some of the graphic design for the flyers. We're going to have a huge flyering campaign this year. If any of you would like to help us with that, I'd greatly appreciate your help. And we're going to outsource the graphic design so it can be a little more snazzy and eye-catching and all that jazz. We're also tentatively we're planning on going ahead with the raffle. If you'd like to provide input onto what you guys would like in this raffle, please feel free to email me. Please show up at our next election board meeting. These meetings are, of course, going to be posted on the MSA election calendar. I know you guys have a couple of ballot initiatives that you guys want to put on this next election. These need to be, I need to receive these at least 25 days before the election. The election is slated to start on March 24th. That means these ballot proposals need to get to me by the latest on February 28th. Since that is a Sunday, and it's right before spring break, please get them to me by that Friday, which would be February 26th. We are tentatively scheduled to hold a candidate meeting on March 8th, which is the Monday immediately after people come back from spring break. And this year we are going to be very strict on the rules. I know in past years some things in the Constitution have been glossed over, some things that compiled code glossed over. That will not happen this year. For example, if you do not fill out your candidacy application completely and you're running for re-election, your candidacy application will not be accepted. We're going to be very strict on this year just to make sure there are absolutely no problems.
Move to extend time by 1 minute.
Any objections? Seeing none, we have consent. You have
All
2
right.
minutes.
Thank you. You all have a proposed amendment in front of you, or most of you do. I urge you to read it. We worked very hard on this. Both R&E and Election Board worked together in putting together this extensive document, which enumerates all the changes we would like made to the election code to kind of stave off any issues we could possibly have. And things that we are still working on, we're trying to find a moderator right now for the debate that's going to happen. I don't know if the alumni relations chair has been put through and all that's been decided yet. If so, whoever you are, please find me and copy me, and we can hopefully come up with someone special. That's all I have. Does anyone have any questions for me? Go ahead.
You talked about talking to ITCS about the desktop ads. Can you talk to Kane at all about this? I'm sure it's really more here.
That's actually a really great idea.
And that's actually time. If you want to extend real quick.
Move to extend by 2 minutes.
All right. Second. Anyone? Any objections to 2 minutes? Seeing none, 2 minutes.
We follow up with that. As far as ITS goes, they don't cost if you can't put things on the desktops. They'll be on all the plasmas around campus, so the one downstairs in the Union, the Pierpont, and all the ITS printing labs. We are also in talks with Kane about that as well. So hopefully that'll be happening. Find out soon.
How did RHA get their desktop, like their survey on the desktop at ITCS?
Point of order
Point of
across
order
debate.
across the board.
Yes.
Good intentions.
Second.
So ITS will disclose this. Well, they will, if we tell them, select X number of people off the list of people that voted, they won't tell us, who voted. But we can ask them to pick 5 unique names and send them to us, and then randomly from the list of people who have voted, and then those people get the prize. That's how it works. Any other questions?
Do you like those changes to election code?
I love every single one of them. They're all near and dear to my heart. Really, it's very useful legislation.
What kind of prizes are you talking about?
Well, that's to be decided still. We were thinking about iPods, but most everyone has those, so that's in rate.
So the Assembly's actually budgeted for prizes. It's in the R&D budget, which I think we all have. It'll be, I believe, 5.
Benson, this is
point
also
of order.
cross debate too. I never recognized you. So yeah. Hamilton.
Do you have a goal for percentage voting?
Guys.
I'd like to see 30% this year. That would make me very happy.
All right. Any last questions, Jared?
Have you considered maybe, I don't know, I haven't really thought about it much, but an ethical dilemma with giving prizes to people who vote in student government elections? I'm just curious, I mean, I don't know
We
where I
have
stand
thought
on
about
it.
this, but
I'm just curious to know your thoughts.
we're plagued with this issue of low voter turnout right now, and I just want people to care. If we have to, offer a carrot for nothing else from that, in the end, they're voting and they're helping make this somehow more meaningful. I'd like to get this number as high as possible. And that's why we're thinking about it.
Great. That's time. Thank you very much. All right. Anybody else who'd like to speak during community input today? Seeing none, we move into announcements. Any announcements for the assembly? Announcements.